Badugi. And that was the last changing street. So it will be Queen B taking this one down. The first hand of the night. So we will not have any audio. And everybody's going to show they had a Badugi anyway. So Queen B opens the night playing for 2-5. And we've been informed that we won't have any audio at the moment. So Queen B, the winner for the first hand here. So once again, this is Badugi. Not like our Thursday night where we have the Hold'em featured, and we have the competition among those who are the sharks at Hold'em. We have our four aspiring pokeristas. You've all met them already, the Xpoker app, when they did their respective shifts in the Xpoker app, introducing the game of Badugi, and they had a lot of fun doing that. We're going to see Polly Pockets, or make that Pocket Peas. There you go. That's her name. She's in the black tonight, and she is going to be our Wednesday girl. So BJ Perez, let's get a rap sheet on what BJ has achieved in his career. All right, we're gonna do that real quick. So for BJ Perez, of course, he has achieved quite a lot in Hold'em. He apparently is the only non-pokerista or non-aspiring pokerista at the table. We're gonna get a rap sheet on BJ in just a few moments. CJ Anger got a double pair. That's a great hand to play in PLO, but she's coming in for it's a 25-25 game, by the way, that they're playing. Everybody's bought in for 2,500. So Kilacly is in there as well as Pocket Peas. See if BJ Perez is actually in there as well. Yeah, BJ's already folded. So a change of 2 for Pocket Peas, and CJ Anger has also drawn 2. Hasn't helped her though. For Kilacly, she's got 2 diamonds. She needs to have different suits, and yet she's the one betting out here with a base, as we call it, Ace 4-7, which is pretty good. Thing is, CJ Anger's got a base of 7-3-2. And right now, she actually has the better hand because she's got a lower second card than that of Kilacly. And Kilacly is going to get rid of that queen, and she improves now to an 8 high Badugi. And CJ Anger, well, she's missed again. Now Kilacly has got practically the nuts in this heads-up situation, and she has to make CJ Anger pay for this one. Just a bet of 50. Kilacly has not really improved on her bet sizing, and CJ Anger might still, get an ace on the river or on the last changing street. That's where they are right now. And actually, she gets there. She does get a 10 high Badugi, but Kilacly's got this hand locked up and still betting very small. It's a small win for Kilacly with an 8 high Badugi, which usually stands to win a lot if her bet sizing was good. But apparently, bet sizing is something that she still needs to work on, but she still wins the pot of only 200. And BJ Perez is bewildered right now with how he's seeing the cards turn over, the bet sizing. He's already probably thinking of what he's going to do next. Of course, for BJ Perez, we're going to look for him right now on our database. As we move on to the next hand, of course, in the chat is always Picasso Perez. And he's saying Lodi BJ Perez, Mark Randall Baisa. And she's saying, hey, BJ, win something. Now, we are going to look at the rap sheet of Bel John Perez. That's how he's known. Over 142,000 US dollars in career winnings already for BJ Perez. One of the most decorated players from the Philippines. Actually, the number 74th rank, but that's soon to change with the way he's been running here in 2025. No cashes, though, in 2025. Got busy in 2024 with a total of 6 cashes. That's BJ Perez, who's at the table. We have Gio Palacios also joining the action. So Gio's a late entry to our Badugi nights right here at the Masters Poker Club, which is open right now. And if you want to come on over to the Masters Poker Club and enjoy the 25, 50, 50, 100, and 100, 200 games happening downstairs, do so because this place is open until 6 a.m. All right, what we got here? So it looks like it's unraised. Again, it's a 25-25 game. BJ Perez, one away from a Badugi, draws two. He's still got two hearts, so that's not going to do it. Queen B has already drawn two, and it's Killa Clyde's turn now. She has not improved. And again, you can have all the four suits, but you cannot pair. What Pocket Piece got right now, she's got a pair of deuces. You got to get rid of one of those deuces. And BJ's starting to feel how this table plays out. But again, Gio has just joined, so he's just making a bet of 50. Let's see who sticks around. Gio might opt to stick around. He just needs to get rid of that three of hearts. But 50 it is. Gio's actually going to raise it up to 275. And this is something that the girls need to figure out. When there's a bet and a raise, do they stick around? Does Paulie stick around? No, it's going to be between BJ and Gio, who know each other very well. And BJ just opts to flat out fold. Actually, Gio had a base of ace 7-9. Decent base, but BJ actually had a better hand, to be honest. And just opted not to draw. And BJ Perez came in today playing the maximum 5,000. Gio Palacios came in playing 3,000. And all of the other pokeristas, as you see them, Killa Cly, of course, to the left of your screens, and Pocket Peas, along with TJ Anger and Queen B, they all came in playing 2,500. And we'd just like to give a shout out to the Senator, DJ Ruperto, sumuko ka na. DJ, we need your comments here on how we can make this game proliferate. You're part of Xpoker as well. So talk to me, DJ Roberto, on how we can get this done. Action is going to be on Queen B. She's going to be acting first. Under the gun. Of course, we did see all of the debuts of all of these ladies, generally doing a good job trying to explain how Badugi's played, losing a few bucks here and there, but they're also students of the game. So Queen B, 10, 6, 5 base, paired 5. She has to get rid of the 5 of clubs if she wants to play this, but she won't. That's a good fold. Gio Palacio is going to splash in a bit here with an ace, queen, jack. That's a double suited. I don't know if Gio thinks he's playing PLO or Pot Limit Omaha right now. Killa Cly is in there as well, and it's unraised. So BJ and CJ Anger, BJ and CJ, that's nice, are going to be seeing this one for free later on. All right, so they're going to be drawing. So BJ's already drawn 2. CJ Anger draws 3 because she is in the big blind. She's okay to do that. Has not really improved. Gio draws 2 as well, and Killa Cly also draws 2. Who's improved? BJ has a 9-6 ace base. You got to get rid of that queen of spades. CJ Anger looks like everybody's checking. Gio's actually got a pair. Killa Cly. So the best hand right now actually belongs to. Yeah, it actually belongs to BJ. Only changes one. And he's going to lead out as everybody draws just 50. What's 50 among friends? On to Gio. He's still going to fire it. So again, the girls are out of the game because of the pressure put with one more changing street left. One more draw for BJ Perez. And Gio's got a good base now with ace deuce 4. But yeah, he does have a better base. So Gio feels that this base is good enough to go with. And he's just going to fire it. And no response coming from BJ Perez. So Gio Palacios, who just walked into this table, has won the first 2 hands that he's played in. Of course, Gio's just come from the States. Is that really an upside down LA Dodgers hat that he's got on? Well, we're going to hear it in just a few moments because our audio is going to come on. Alex Taneo, one of my favorite poker players and volleyball aficionado as well, is watching. So, Alex, sumali ka na dito sa Badugi Nights every Monday at 8 p.m. here at the Masters Poker Club. One thing about these girls, though, they've learned a few chip tricks as well. You can see Pocket Piece trying to shuffle the chips. Earlier, I saw CJ Anger trying to flip the chips. So that's part of the learning process. I mean, they're not only good at Badugi, or they're not only students of Badugi, they're also pretty good Hold'em players. And you get to experience them by playing in the Xpoker app. I think CJ Anger just went on a tear last night in the Badugi nights when it was Queen Bee's turn to host. I mean, she made a lot of money last night. So just a call again from Kilakly. Working on a pretty good base here. She's got an ace 3-4 base. BJ's going to check this out with an ace 5-10 base. And CJ Anger had better get out of there. But since she's in the small blind, she decides to join anyway. Queen B, with only 25 to call after the raise by BJ, or 50 to call, decides not to play out of position, which is a good fold. Now, CJ's going to change two. And that's the one that BJ has to be concerned about. Kilakly only drawing one. BJ also draws one. But BJ has two diamonds. Kilakly's got two clubs, but still a better base by 1 point for Kilakly. CJ Anger, 6-4-2. She might think that this is good enough to go with as well. She's going to change that 7. And she is going to get there. My goodness, CJ Anger with a Badugi 7. And her sick night last night continues to today. I think she was able to extract the most chips last night from the host, Queen B. Kilakly still playing on that base. She has one changing street to go. That bet of CJ Anger is not big enough. BJ's just going to flick it in. He's got an ace 2-5 base. Needs to get rid of the ace of spades and hope that it becomes like a 4 or a 3. One change for Kilakly. And she gets there. BJ also gets there. CJ Anger is in trouble with this one. Kilakly's got a 6. She's got Badugi 6. And she's just making the call, though. I don't know if BJ can call with a Badugi 9. He does make the call. He's just donated to Kilakly. And again, by just calling, Kilakly did not make enough from this. I mean, that was a raising spot all the way. That's a Badugi 6. That's practically the nuts. And BJ saying, what the heck am I doing in this game? If Kilakly had just raised that even to 400, for sure, CJ would have at least called and BJ would have at least called. So missed an opportunity for value. It's not always about the winning, folks. As you know, in Hold'em, it's also about maximizing the value of your hand. And Kilakly had a killer hand that she missed a lot of value on. She could have made at least 1,000 on that hand against two opponents. But she did not. And we got our audio. Again, my name is Commissioner Erms. Noel Zarate. I will be joined later on by Coach Ron Regis, aka Red Erickson. And I think Gio is now trying to teach Kyla about the art of the bet sizing, which is a conversation I had with CJ Anger and Queen B anyway. So let's see if the two girls to the left of BJ respond. This is a good starting hand for Pocket P. She might want to get involved in the hijack. Kilakly is calling with two face cards. Now for Pocket P, she's already got a Badugi 9. But she just makes the call, did not raise. And that allows everybody to see what's going to happen next. Queen B in the blinds. She's changing 2. Did not help her, though. She's got an ace 6-8 base. Gio's also changing with only 1. Kilakly with 2. And Pocket P's is going to stand pat. That means she missed value on the first betting street by not raising. And now everybody has a chance to catch up. Now, she's going to flick in something. Is that 100? Yeah, she put in 100. CJ Anger now chasing something that could potentially beat Pocket P. She's got a 6-4-3 base. Needs to get rid of that 7 of diamonds. And Queen B is still in there. She's thinking that her ace 6-8 base is good enough. She gets there. She's in trouble, though. Queen B's got a Badugi 9. Pocket P's also with a Badugi 9.
Bet 100. 6-7.
Oh boy, everybody got there. Everybody got there.
That's change.
This is gonna go to CJ Anger.
Stay.
Stay.
Everybody's gonna stay because everybody got there.
Stay.
And again, Pocket Piece missed an opportunity to get rid of
Bet
opposition.
100.
Just 100 for Queen B.
Call.
And just a call. CJ Anger also with just a call. My goodness.
Open.
Lots of opportunities to make this a bloated pot for the winner. Queen B is going to show
Badugi.
Badugi 9. That's not going to be good enough because
Hi, Badugi.
CJ Anger's got 9-6. All right, guys. Look at this. Queen B got 9-8-6. Ace. That's her Badugi. Pocket Piece 9-8-6 4 base. CJ Anger, her second lowest card would be the 6, and she is going to take it down. But again, missing an opportunity at the start. Pocket Piece. And I already told the girls I'm going to do this. I'm going to criticize your game.
Thank you po.
I'm going to criticize your game if you miss a spot.
Si CJ Anger.
And Pocket Piece missed a spot there by just calling it pre-flop. And in effect, Pocket Piece loses as CJ Anger was able to catch up.
Sobrang close fight.
Alfred Edra Liv is there, and Jester Intia also watching. And Jamie De La Cruz saying BJ Perez Lodi. Of course, BJ Perez, one of my favorite players as well. Represents the Philippines well in international competitions. In fact, for BJ, well, he hasn't really cashed in a while abroad, but I do see him in some international competitions. Last cash of BJ, by the way, was in the main event of the APT Challenge just last October. All right, Pocket P's first act here. A little too high on those. She might want to get rid of them. I mean, 3-4 is good, but if there was another low card, perhaps, and her position is going to be terrible. She's already down to 1,500. That means she's already lost about 1,000. BJ now raises just a min raise from BJ. Queen B, pretty good base. Not really, because she got 2 spades. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure why she's in there. Probably just because of position. Yeah, Queen B's got the best position. She's got the dealer button right now. Gio just came in for pot odds. So with Killer Cly.
3 cards.
Look at that. Gio changing 3. Killer Cly changing 2. No respect for Pocket P's raise. Or limp. BJ is going to change just 1. Not going to work, though, because the 6 paired. And Queen's going to get rid of the 4 of spades. There she goes.
Betting.
Did not get there. She's playing with fire, though. She's got the Jack of Diamonds, which is a high card. Gio checks, and Killer Cly comes in already with the Badugi King. Pocket P's thinking that her base might still be good enough. She's got 2 diamonds in there. Got to get rid of that 3 of diamonds. Everybody's a calling machine right now, and Gio says, hey, what? Why not?
Second change.
Pot's already at 500.
2 cards.
Gio changing 1, but his 9 is paired this time. Killer Cly still going for a change despite the Badugi, and she already let out. Pocket P's, it's not going to get there either. BJ's paired the deuces. Queen B gets there. She's got a Jack High Badugi, but a Badugi nonetheless.
Sit. 3. Call, sit.
My ho watching right now.
Call,
Who's
sit.
leading out? Wow, everybody's just calling. Quinn had better raise this. I know it's a Jack High Badugi, but what the heck is a check, bet,
Raise
call?
300.
She just...
Sit
Oh,
7.
now she raises. Good.
Sit 2.
She's learning.
Sit pop. Sit.
Gio's out. Killer Cly.
200, ma'am.
There's still 1 changing street to come. Killer Cly did not get there. She's got 2 clubs. Her base is ace, 6, 8.
Call. Sit.
Makes the call with 1 changing street left. Pocket P's out of there. BJ's out of there.
Sit 4 and 5.
That's going to be heads up. Killer Cly hoping
That's
to get rid of that 3, to get something. She's not going to... Yeah.
Stay.
She's not going to get there. Queen B's going to stay, and she'd better bet for value here. Knowing that Killer Cly changed 1 card. She's gonna try to bluff it. Killer Cly's gonna bluff this. It better be a big bluff. That's the bluff. Killer Cly leading out for 200, and there's a re-raise coming from. There's a raise coming from Queen B.
You can have
Good
that.
try, Killer Cly, but
Wow.
Queen B knew exactly what
Nice
she was
job.
gonna do. That's a big pot, 900. Well played.
So far,
Okay.
it's Badugi Jack.
She did not have to show, but she showed it to everybody. It's a Jack High Badugi, and the boys at the table are taking notes. And CJ Anger.
Oo. Hirap. Badugi Jack. Magaling, magaling.
And Gio giving praise to Queen B for that move on the
Nice bet.
last betting street.
I threw my Badugi 6.
Oh, really?
Oo. Naniwala ako.
Yeah, Badugi 6 with a pair.
Ako tatakbo sa
Oo. Galing, galing. Katakot dito.
Hey, Rosel Jose is watching right now. As well, we did say hi to Maiho already earlier. And the great Jester Intia is also watching.
Pwede ba?
Hey, my name is Commissioner Arms, guys. This is the action happening on Badugi nights every Monday here at the Masters Poker Club in Malate, Manila, walking distance from the Remedios Circle. Numbers on your screen. Open every day from 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. Of course, the action in Badugi nights happening upstairs. And the two guests of our four regular players happen to be BJ Perez, top 100 in the Philippines. Of course, Gio Palacios, no stranger to this card room at the very least. Queen B's got a great base, but she's just calling again. Gio's going to pump it up, or he's just going to call as well.
50?
Yes, total. 3 call, 4 call, option. 5 check,
BJ had straddled,
percentage,
hence we have one higher than the blind. It's blinds are 25-25, by the way. Pot's already at 300. So where are we at? Are we with Killer Cly? Killer Cly's got a Jack High Badugi.
Sorry, stay.
She's already staying.
3 stay,
Stay?
Imagine that.
first stay,
Just calling and then staying. This is something that,
Badugi again.
change 3.
yeah,
Okay.
they got to learn. If you do have a good hand from the get-go, raise it up already. If you meet opposition, then go to another plan.
7 top,
So Killer Cly's already standing pat with a Jack High Badugi. It's Queen B who can actually come
betting round.
and bite her
Kailangan sa bet.
with what she's got. She's got a
Bet
solid
1
base.
limit,
Ace 2-3.
4 fold,
Dito na
5
lang.
fold,
So Killer Cly has already announced that she's betting. CJ Anger,
6 call.
I'm not quite sure why she's calling with two suits, but Queen B just making the call as well. After somebody had stood pat. Gio's in there.
Sit 3 change.
He needs to get rid of that 10 of spades. Little does he know that base against base, Queen B's got the nuts
7
on
top,
just the base alone. Of course, Killer Cly already with the Badugi.
betting
Queen B gets there. She has a 6 high Badugi.
3 bet 200.
And Killer Cly is in trouble now. PJ Anger still clinging on to hope that that 2 of clubs can be the 2 of diamonds. Wow, this is a big pot. And CJ Anger sticks around. Queen B had better raise this.
6 call.
She has to raise. Bet a 225 with a 6 with a Badugi 6. This is a raising hand.
7.
There's the raise.
750.
Very well played.
Sit 2
Gio's
call.
out of there. Killer Cly is gonna pay her off.
450 total.
How much is this?
This is 225.
Grabe.
225 more.
And CJ Anger has missed.
Make it like
She cannot make this call. It would be a big gamble if CJ Anger makes this call.
Sit 3 call.
She makes the call.
Nice.
Last change.
Nice.
Wow, what a pot. 2,100 in the middle, last changing street.
Stay.
CJ Anger is hoping to catch
6 top.
a diamond.
stay.
7 stay.
And
Betting round.
CJ Anger gets the diamond. Queen B is drawing dead now.
Stats.
Huh?
I got more
The
stats.
biggest pot of the night. Killa Clay had better decide to get rid of those cards with this kind of action happening.
Shout out
Because she just checked it pre-flop, it allowed these big bases to come through with big badugis. So Killa Clay is thinking of opening the betting. She should just be checking right now with a jack high badugi. She should just be checking. Only got 1,600 behind. She's already past SPR1. She should just check this. Jack high badugi against this kind of action is not going to do it. 200 on the value bet. CJ Anger should be raising here.
500.
And she does raise. And Queen B has no option but to call. She's got a badugi 6. She cannot raise this anymore. She does not have the nuts. She just makes the call.
7 call. 300 more to call.
And again, Killa Clay allowed this to happen, and now she's going to bleed chips. CJ Anger with a massive win. Drawing it on the last changing street, a badugi 5. Beating Queen B's badugi 6.
That's hard to beat.
And Queen B played the hand so well.
Coach Ronzi, buy more chips.
That was unfortunate for her that CJ Anger caught up, but the one who played the hand really badly was Killa Clay. From the get-go, allowed these big bases to build, and hence losing a big chunk of her chips. CJ Anger now at 4,600. And Queen B had big wins earlier, but because of this unfortunate incident for
You were the
her,
weakest there ata before everything, before your last change eh. Hanip,
and Gio's doing the analysis for us.
Blinds, please.
anger.
Anger. Muntik na ako
Hey, Rusty Cardano, I love you, man. And Christian Javierto, go away, but he's still watching anyway. L.A. Andres, pocket piece lang sakalam. Why do I think I know you, sir?
Oh, semi-nuts na yun, di ba?
L.A. Andres, of course, one of the players, basketball players of the UP Fighting Maroons. And they will be defending their championship in season 88 of the UAAP. Right, L.A. Andres?
7 call.
Pot.
300 call.
And Gio immediately pots with a king high badugi, badugi K,
3 fold.
only to 150. Now, whoever is in, oh no, pocket piece is gonna draw.
Four call,
She's
5
got a
fold,
pretty solid base.
150 total.
CJ,
6 call.
yeah, Queen should be folding here. I love the 4 deuce, but
7
yeah,
fold.
get out of there. You'd be out of position anyway.
First change.
All right, we got 3 players here. Pocket Peas stands to
6 for top.
make something happen if she can hit. She does not so far. She's still got a base of ace 5, 7.
Ay, stay.
Stay.
Stay already for Gio. Everybody gets the message now.
Sit for check.
They'll go check, check. CJ Anger, she's well, she's improved on the base now. 6, 5, 3.
Sandwich. Bacon.
Oh, she's gonna lead out.
Bet 100.
Gio potted pre-flop, and Gio's gonna make
Base
her
to 400
bleed a bit. You got to remember what the action was pre-flop. Pocket piece out of the way. Now CJ Anger,
25 more to call.
she stays here. She's out of position, and she's still drawing.
Check.
Gio already is sending a message to the table that he's already made, and he is. It's a high badugi, but a made badugi. CJ Anger with 1 change. She needs a heart. Does not
Stay,
get there.
button down.
She is gonna check this one right now. She cannot lead out.
Check.
There you go.
Pot.
And Gio's gonna pot the thing already. I mean, end this. 1,000.
1,200.
CJ can't call this. I mean, she's got a lot of chips, but yeah, she has to let it go. Gio is now showing the correct betting
6 fold.
required in this game. And Gio Palacios with a king high badugi.
King.
That's the way you do it. Has everybody learned yet?
Drawing pa, drawing.
L.A. Andres saying CJ Anger is a bluffer.
Blinds, please.
Try playing against her, boy.
Don't you hate it when you have a pair tapos you throw the wrong one?
Yeah.
Hassle ng ganun eh. Kaya yung heart and spade, dalawang 7. Pag binato biglang spade na naman, parang ay, mali. Nakaka-stress yun eh.
Gio Palacios has just come back from the States where he did
Diba?
not experience stress.
Nakaka-angry.
He's experiencing stress right now, playing in Badugi nights
DJ.
with our 4 aspiring pokeristas and one of the best poker players in the country as well, BJ Perez in the white shirt. That is CJ Anger as Queen B enjoys her dinner. Gio's gonna open
to 50.
to 50,
Sit 3 call.
a min raise.
4 call.
And
5 call.
Killa Cly with a pretty good
6
base makes the call. Pocket P still in there despite the fact she's got a pair of kings.
Exchange.
Working on that 4-3 base.
5 3 cards.
Yeah, Queen is auto folded here, so
6 3. Sit 2
change
2
3 for
cards.
CJ Anger. Interesting.
3 stop.
Killa Cly just needs to get rid of that diamond. It became a bigger diamond, that's the problem.
6 5 check.
BJ checks this. CJ Anger, 3 spades, cannot
check.
fire.
3 check.
Gio's
4
gonna
check.
check as well.
Second change.
Killa Cly and Pocket P. So the 5 people who
6 5
started
2
this
cards.
are still in it. No eliminations. BJ is going to change.
Paskan ko ng card.
Does not improve.
Thank you. 2 cards. 6
CJ Anger
2
requests for
cards, 6
2. Her 3s have paired.
3 top. Sit 4 top.
Gio also draws. Killa Cly still not getting there. And Pocket P's
6 5 6 check.
is keeping 1 king. That's interesting as well.
100.
Let's see what Gio does here. His base
4 fold.
has not
5
improved.
fold.
How quickly did the 2 girls call?
6
Killa Cly and
fold.
Pocket P's.
Last
Good
change.
fold from CJ Anger. And BJ is also going to exit.
Sit
So
5
Gio now has to figure out how to get rid of these 2.
Sit 2 check.
Gio's got an 8-6-2 base,
Change, diba?
which is losing right now to Killa Cly 6-3-2 base. I'm still not sure why Pocket P's is in there.
Stay. Sit 3.
Probably just doing this because of position, but her king was replaced by another king. She has to lose both kings.
4 top. Betting.
Did she get there? My goodness, Pocket P's almost got there.
Bet 350.
It's a 4-3-2 base, though. She's ahead on the base. Killa Cly's out. Gio's putting pressure right now on Pocket P's. If she calls, she'll have to try. Oh,
fold.
well played by Gio Palacios. He was able to get Pocket P's, who had the best hand, out of the hand. And you know now who's starting to bully everybody. And I'm really hoping that the girls pick up on how the way Gio's playing right now.
Blind spin.
Now this is the way you do it. I'm not sure if BJ Perez though is a Badugi enthusiast or if he knows Badugi, but if once he learns, he's going to be one of the unstoppable forces here. Kai Chong also watching, I believe from Malaysia. So keep it going, guys. Tell your friends that tonight is Badugi night here at the Masters Poker Club in Malate, Manila. My name is Commish Erms, Noel Zarate. Still waiting on Red Erickson. Ron Regis, who's supposed to be in anytime.
3. Fold.
Let's see if he sent a message.
4. Fold.
What he did is he sent the bill to his laundry.
Raise 100. Sit 5.
Hindi niyo pa kainin.
Almost went to the
Six,
Xpoker app. Oh, Rico de la Cruz is watching. Rico de la
7
Cruz,
tall.
one of my poker idols,
2
who
call.
goes to
First
work in a
change.
suit. That means he plays in a tournament, he's wearing a suit because he's all business. Same thing here. This is a raised pot coming from BJ Perez.
7 2
And he cannot lose.
2
CJ Anger, Queen B has already drawn 2,
5 stay. Betting round.
defending her big blind.
6 check.
And Gio has also drawn 2, but he's still missing. BJ with a Badugi Jack.
Betting
Ah,
round.
sorry,
Bet- check.
It's
7
a
check.
betting
2
round
check.
right now. And BJ is going to continue protecting what he has, which is a Jack High Badugi.
Binababa ko.
He didn't pot though.
6 5. Bet 300. Sit 6.
Almost pots
Fold
at
7,
300.
fold.
CJ Anger has folded now to Gio. Gio needs to replace the 10 of hearts, and even if he does, he's not sure
Fold.
if he's going to be ahead. So finally, BJ Perez takes one down. And DJ Ruperto is saying, yung Commish Erms, bata pa lang ako, idol ko na yan. Sumuko ka na, DJ Ruperto, penging 1-5. Gracie Gold. Hi, CJ Anger. Wow, CJ Anger, may fans din pala dito. Well, CJ Anger has the most
Right, please.
chips now among our aspiring pokeristas. Let's see if the aspiring pokeristas, we're talking about the young ladies at the table, they've already picked up something from the way Gio has been playing.
First up.
I mean, Gio's been playing a great game so far. Gio in seat number 2. Kilacly, all red. Get her?
Three call.
Oh, I don't like this.
Four
Better
call.
get rid of it. That's a
5
better
raise to
call there.
100.
And BJ now picking up on this
6
limp
call.
limp thing. He's just gonna make the raise. That now CJ Anger making the call.
7 fold.
Queen Bee's correctly folding here.
2 call.
Stow with Gio Palacios. No, I think Gio's
3
in.
call.
Makes the call.
How much?
He's working on a 973 base.
4 call.
And yep, we got 5 players.
Sit 2 cards.
2 cards discarded here by
Two
Gio
cards,
Palacios.
sit
Kilacly
Sit
has
4
a
top.
pair of 3s.
Sit 5 top.
And it now got worse. She's got 3
Six,
hearts
2
now.
cards. Betting
Pocket
round.
Peas. Good base for Pocket Peas. Ace 4 5. She can go to war with this one. BJ draws 1.
Sit to bet 200.
And
Six,
Gio is
three,
now
call.
gonna lead out
Sit 4
from
call.
out of position.
Sit 5 call.
Trying to make a play on it. Looks like he's got a Badugi, but
6 call.
CJ Anger still making the call with all sorts of high cards and pairs. Interesting.
Second change.
Pocket Peas is the one who's
Sit 2
at the
top.
lead right now. He's got the lead.
Sit 4 top.
Gio only drawing 1.
Sit 5
Pocket
top.
Peas has missed, but her base is still solid.
6 2 cards.
CJ
Betting.
Anger has called a bet and is now changing 2 cards. Now her base has improved to
Sit to
2
check.
3 6.
Sit
It's still
for
the
check.
best base to Pocket Peas. Now check, that's BJ's base, and BJ's using that base to make this bet of 400.
Sit 5 bet 400.
CJ Anger, ace 5 6 jack. She's
Six,
got a
six,
Badugi. She's just gonna make the call. That's gonna force Gio out of this.
Sit 2 fold.
Gio's gonna fold. I'm not quite sure if Pocket Peas can fold this with one more changing street though. She needs to get rid of that 8 of spades to keep that ace 4 5. But again, she is hoping right now and smiling. Tough spot here for Pocket Peas. It's usually a fold, but pot's already
fold,
big,
heads
2,100.
up,
She does make the
change.
fold. Down to just 650.
5 top.
She should be rebuying or she should be reloading.
Stay.
BJ draws 1.
Betting round.
CJ Anger stands pat, and BJ is in trouble now. His deuces have paired. He cannot fire because CJ Anger's on a check call. Look at the way he's glaring at the dealer. And CJ Anger is going to fire a value bet. And BJ Perez cannot call this.
Bet 300. Sit 5.
It's
fold.
only 300. Does she get looked up? No. And CJ will not show BJ.
Yeah, but happy birthday.
And the amusement of Queen Bee continues from last night.
DJ today?
14.
On the 4th.
No,
Friday.
14.
On the 14. 21st? Naglaro pala last week. Nang hindi
Your
pa tayo.
eldest child.
Eldest.
And the Lola.
Kala ko, kaka-21 lang.
Yeah. Well, it's already been revealed that CJ Anger is the oldest of the 4 girls at the table.
Ingat lang sa mga ganyan. Lola to.
First up.
Why, how old are you?
26.
26? Same.
Yeah, you hear that.
Sit
Pocket
4
Peas
fold.
won't even show us what she's folding. Ah, her dinner has arrived.
6 call.
BJ's going to take
Seven, fold.
advantage of
Sit 2 call.
this eating
Sit
thing
call.
to
First
come in.
fold.
However, can't shake off 3 customers. So BJ's got a good base. 654.
Sit
Gio's in there. He's changing 2.
Sit 5 top.
And he has improved to an ace deuce. 5. No, but Gio's got a Badugi already, by the way. Kilacly can't lose the pair. BJ started all of this.
Sit to
And
bet
Gio's
100.
going to lead out. Kilacly can't stay. He shouldn't have been in the hand in the first
Fold.
place.
Sit 5 call.
BJ out of
Six,
pride is going to
six,
call.
Second
He's
change.
still thinking he's got a
Sit
chance
to
here.
stay.
Oh, hold on. He's got a
Six,
better
five, top.
Badugi. Okay, I just read the
six
cards.
up. Betting round.
Pot.
600.
Oh, no, he missed it. He wanted to improve his Badugi. Now Gio's potting. CJ Anger is a pair of threes. She cannot call this because of the way Gio just opened the bet.
654.
BJ's not even going to pursue.
Six,
CJ
four.
Anger also out of there. So again, Gio Palacios, guys, is showing us how to play this game. And our aspiring pokeristas and BJ Perez trying to learn from somebody who's been playing this game a while. You know, Badugi was actually pretty popular about 15 years ago, I'd have to say. Probably reached its peak about 15 years ago, when the Philippine Poker Tour was also including Badugi in some of its side events. And there was this poker club called Let's All In
6-5 struggle.
somewhere in Macapagal Avenue that was holding regular Badugi tournaments weekly. So it was a pretty popular game about 15 years ago, but then it never transitioned to the online realm until now, with Xpoker coming up with Badugi and the Xpoker app. Now, if you guys have the Xpoker app and you're grinding and holding, you're grinding in PLO, that's great. But why not try a new one? I see some people I know grinding in between right now, which is it's not a bad idea. But you might want to check out the games at Badugi at the Xpoker app as well. And every night here, every Monday night here at the Masters Poker Club is Badugi night. We got 4 players in this one. Kilacly, double suited, more suitable to play in Omaha, but she does improve now in a 4-3-2 base. BJ, 7-3-2 base, Queen B, in their 10-4-3 base. And Gio Palacios, well, everybody's working on a base. Ace 5-9 actually for Gio. And BJ sort of picked up, all right, this is the way I'm going to play it. He's got a queen high Badugi Q. He's leading out now for 250. Queen B folds. Gio might pursue this, but respects the bet. Now Kilacly is working on a good base, and she's going to make the call. 4-3-2. She stands to beat BJ if another spade comes out, as long as it's lower than a queen. It does not happen. The 5 of diamonds comes out, and BJ stands pat. Kilacly checks. BJ continues to put in the pressure. Look at how quickly she's calling here, though. She's down to 225. She and Pocket Peas have mismanaged their stacks tonight, when they should be reloading, and she's still drawing. It does not work. It even got worse for Kilacly. And BJ Perez is now starting to question, and now she's got all in. That's callable because of the size of the pot. He's not gonna. Is it show already? So Kilacly missed it. She's got a base. 4-3-2. BJ Perez got a Badugi queen. And now Kilacly can sit out a few hands as she chows down. But again, she just mismanaged her stack tonight. She can reload, which I believe she will. Let that be a lesson to everybody who's learning this game. Just don't keep on calling with any random cards. You can actually fold and wait for a better spot. And there's her reload. Let me see how much that reload is, though. That looks to be... That's 1,000, 1,500.
And then spicy
Squid.
something.
About 2,000. First act, CJ Anger. And she's got a fan in the chat. Go Lady in Red, according to Gracie Gold. Go, go, go. She did wear red during her stream as well. Might be her color of choice. Queen B's not going to play this. Gio should not be playing this, but he will. For Gio's cards don't matter. It's the way he's playing right now. He's playing like a stud.
4 raise 125.
Ah, good raise here for Pocket Peas, who's working on an ace 3 jack base, but the way she played it is as if she's solid. I wouldn't be surprised if Pocket Peas actually just stands pat from the start. She's been known to bluff before.
Sit for top.
But she does make one
Six,
change
five, two
and
cards.
gets there.
6, 6, 2
Through
cards.
one change, she's got a Jack High Badugi.
2 bucks.
BJ Perez drawing 2. He has improved on his base.
Betting round.
CJ Anger has not improved.
Oh.
And Gio has improved somewhat, but yeah, he
500.
shouldn't be sticking around.
Finish na.
The pocket piece is already all in though for 500, so it doesn't matter. It's a side pot that they're trying to
Thank you.
build here. BJ Perez has got the best base right now with 5-4 deuce.
Yeah, no? Oh, you got
CJ Anger with an 8-4 deuce base, and Gio is gonna fold. So they're now working on a side pot.
Second change.
Pocket piece with a Jack High Badugi
First stay.
can still be destroyed by BJ Perez.
6 stop.
He does not get there. CJ Anger
5 check. 6
with
check.
an ace
Last change.
4-8 base.
6 for stay.
BJ's gonna try one more time.
6 stop. Betting round.
Doesn't make it. 5-4 deuce. So pocket piece already with a check mark. It's about the side pot now.
6,
And they will not build a side pot as they go check, check. So this is a scoop for pocket piece. From her 500 all in has gone up now to 2,000. Does not have to rebuy.
Buhay.
And if there was a side pot, BJ got the side pot, but apparently no. So it's going to be a scoop for pocket piece. And she's back in the game. No reloading. Once again, my name is Commissioner Erms Noel Zarate. Just want to congratulate June Valencia, because the last time we were on last Monday, June Valencia took down the Bluff Masters 1 million guaranteed tournament. We weren't able to give you the full details of the win, but it was June Valencia. I bumped into him the other day over at Okada
7.
as well. Hey, Ryan, our RVCY. Yeah, BJ Perez is flanked by all the ladies. Good luck to him.
135.
Gio's gonna raise from the hijack.
100.
100.
100 pot.
Potsy while it's still small. Kill a Clyde.
6 5 call.
Well, she does make the call on double
call.
suits. I'm not quite sure what the strategy is for Killicly.
6 5
Pocket
top.
piece making the call, and here we go. 5 players in, only Queen B not in there. CJ Anger
Change first
is
change.
1 away from Broadway. That means she's
Sit two
changing
top.
3 cards.
6 stay. Sit 1 top.
Just draws 1 though, so she's working on a.
4 top.
She's got a Queen High Badugi.
Check.
I've not seen this in action here so far, folks.
6 bet. 3 top. Apo.
Who's betting?
6
Gio.
bet 100. Sit 2
On a base of
call.
965, he's bluffing at this right now. Oh, it's actually CJ Anger who opens.
Sit
Gio
3,
just making the call.
How much?
fold.
Killicly has folded.
900 total.
How much minimum?
And Pocket Peas has a King High Badugi. This could get her in trouble though.
Should be double person if you will go to race.
Double.
Sit
Okay.
4
Good luck to
raise,
the
sit
dealer
1
trying to
sit
talk
5
to.
fold.
To Pocket Peas.
Scary yung mga minimum na yun.
Yep, that was a min raise.
Cards and 6 top.
CJ Anger is actually winning right now in this
Second
battle of
change.
the high Badugis. It's like 2 Badugis that went on to smoke something.
See?
Sit
That's
6
exactly
stay.
what they look like.
Sit
Ah,
2
Milbert
top.
Bautista
Jeez.
watching
four,
right now.
stay.
Milbert,
Hey. Okay.
our boss over at Easy Life Gaming and the Xpoker app.
Wait lang, wait
Sit
lang.
6
Sige,
check.
check.
Sit 2 check.
Has
Sit
Gio
four
improved?
bet 400.
Oh, this might work. This might work. This might no. CJ's reaching for chips. CJ Anger with a
Six,
Queen
six.
High Badugi. She's actually ahead. This is gonna get Gio out. Pretty much sure that Gio's gonna be folding here, unless he takes a stab at this by potting and scaring everybody away.
Mm.
He's just gonna make the call with 1 change in
Chance.
street. Needs to lose the 9. If he can get that club,
Last change.
if he can get a club that's lower than a jack, he wins.
Yeah. Sige, sige.
This is exciting
Sige
stuff.
kayo ng stay.
Stay.
Sure?
Sit 4 stay. Betting round.
Gio does not get there.
Check.
CJ Anger just checks. Gio might take this down.
Check ka lang.
He's just checking.
Isama ka naman.
Pocket Peas, she'd be. It would be in her best interest to just check here
How much pa?
because CJ Anger might actually call her.
Ooh.
Pot at 2,300. If Pocket Peas wins this, she's gonna have more chips than CJ Anger.
Up to you po. Basta minimum lang po is 2-3 yung pot number. Bet 300.
300.
Sit for bet.
CJ Anger is going to look her up. He's going to look her up. I'd be very surprised if CJ Anger folds this. She's gonna look her up. And Gio gets out of there.
First to show po. Sit for.
Look at the battle of the high Badugis.
Sabi mo, kaya pa sana eh.
Exactly, Gio.
King 9.
Gio was one big bet away from taking that one down. Instead, the pot goes to CJ Anger with a Queen High Badugi beating a King High Badugi. Amazing. This is probably the best hand of the night so far, folks. Another good hand was CJ Anger, of course, beating Queen B earlier. When Queen B had a 6 high Badugi, and on the last changing street, CJ Anger got a 5 high Badugi.
Ace of clubs.
I don't think it's red.
Yep.
So he's manually inputting it.
All right, so the win will go to CJ Anger. Wow. Calling down with a Queen High Badugi. After the pressure put on by Gio Palacios and Pocket P staying from early.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
CJ Anger. Ah, they chop it though. They do chop it. I'm wondering why though.
Uy! Atakin ako sa isa puso din. Ano na yun?
Still wondering why it was a chop. That's what graphics told us at least. Again, shout out to Milbert Bautista. Milbert, shouting out to the commentators. Just me first. No Coach Ron yet at the moment. Coach Ron should be in any moment now. It's past 9:30. Just waiting for him to chime in. New dealer, new deck. That's what's happening. This is a new game also that we're introducing here at the Masters Poker Club. Badugi nights every Monday here at the Masters Poker Club in Bocobo St, Malate, Manila. And you just come on over because we do have the Hold'em games going on downstairs. The 25, 50, 50, 100, and 100, 200 games. And upstairs every Monday is Badugi nights. And I'm Commissioner Noel Zarate. And if you're wondering who you're looking at right now, the lady to the left, that's Killa Cly. When you try to catch her on the Xpoker app, that's Killa Cly right beside her. Our first look at Pocket Peas tonight, she missed last week's stream. And our first look at BJ Perez, who's a fixture in the Philippine poker industry. So those are the three people that you're looking at right now on your screens. And we are looking at the comments. Just tell us where you're watching us from, guys. And tell us if you've played Badugi before, if you learned something tonight, if you're interested in Badugi. Because every Monday night we have this, but every Wednesday, Thursday, or make that Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we do have a live stream on our Expo program. Killa Cly, first act.
What's this, Gio?
Shadow.
Sorry.
It's a 9-7 deuce base, something that you usually don't consider coming in with. Ah, Pocket Peas with a King High Badugi again. Just making the call this time. BJ's got a flush, and he's raising. Remember, this is Badugi. This isn't Hold'em. That's going to get CJ Anger out of the hand. Let's see what Queen B's got. She's been pretty tight. That's a callable hand, though. Any cards or any 3 cards below 7 might want to be in there. But again, considering position, that's a decent fold. 9-4 deuce. Well, that's actually a Badugi already. Check that. No, not a Badugi. So Gio needs to lose the 9 of clubs, which he is discarding right now. Killa Cly needs to lose the 10 of diamonds. All right, Gio has not improved. Killa Cly's got a pair, which is not allowed in Badugi. So got a 9-7 deuce base.
Stay good?
Parang may ka ba?
Sino yun? Sino nagstay?
Pocket Peas limping again, just calling and then staying. And then BJ, who was the raiser.
Kaskan
Question is, can he get
Ay,
Killer
one
Cly
by
out of the
one.
hand?
Polly, tama ka na.
BJ had raised. He's gonna change.
Nawawala yung
He's gotta change three. He's gonna change three unless he continues telling his story. He does change.
Kaya nga
First
eh.
time. Titira lang niya.
Three and only one helps
Buti,
him.
di ba? Buti may
Check to
narating.
Polly.
Gio has picked up on this.
Pag nag-stay yan.
Huh?
Gio knows it's only
Yeah.
pocket piece that he's concerned about right now.
All in.
Pocket piece has gone all in. The pot 850,
Wow.
and now she's just shoved her remaining
Palagay.
825. SPR1.
Nag-ready na din si Kuya.
Palagay.
Mag-refill. Kuya, wala ka ba doon kay Paul?
BJ can't call this.
How much?
Gio can though.
825.
Hindi ako na mabuli.
Gio is gonna gamble.
Anger na ako, anger.
Anger. Gio anger.
Yeah.
Gio anger.
Heads up. Second change.
Gio changes one.
Come on.
Of course,
One time.
Spade.
pocket piece
Sure.
gonna stand pat with the
Sure.
king high Badugi. Gio still missing.
Ano ba yung sure ka?
Still working on a 4-3-2 base. He checks here. Yeah, he can still change one,
Sit two top.
and he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
Spade. Sit
So for the second time, pocket piece is gonna double up,
Go Gio
and
anger.
she's now up to 2,500, and Gio's
wala na all in.
beside himself right now.
Madumi.
Yeah, she got Badugi King.
Nilalaban niya pa rin. Tama na.
She lost to CJ Anger with that hand earlier. She chopped the pot to CJ Anger with that hand earlier.
Kuya, di ka nag-refill.
Polly, wait ka lang. Wait ka lang, Polly.
Kuya, ano mo na? Relax ka
Wait ka lang.
Polly.
Wait ka lang, Polly.
Diyan ka lang, huwag ka lalapit sa akin.
Bakit si Polly nung survival?
Got a comment from Ian Reyes that BJ Perez is surrounded.
Ah, sorry.
Running on adrenaline.
And I don't know if BJ is up though.
Plus 2 ako.
Doesn't look like he's up. He won a hand earlier. BJ came in playing 5,000 though. First act, Killer Cly. Again, you're watching Badugi Nights
Natalo lalo.
here at the Masters Poker Club
Ano?
in Malate, Manila.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Cards are on the table, as we said before. So I don't know if Polly's cards or make that pocket piece cards have been scanned. Action still on Killer Cly, who decides to give this one a whirl. I'm not quite sure why she's in there also again.
Ka-chips lang.
Killer Cly splashing chips right now. 3 spades and a pair is a fold, especially in early position. Pocket piece with a decent base. It's oh, she's got another Badugi, another king high Badugi.
Okay, Polly.
CJ Anger is in there with 3 diamonds. Again, I'm not quite sure why. Oh, BJ's calling. He's gonna try to get rid of everybody. And looks like a family pot.
Okay.
CJ Anger, Queen B, work on a 9-3-2 base. So changing time. Queen B only changing 1. Does not improve her. She paired her deuces. Gio, double suited now. Killer Cly,
Okay.
Masyado ka na swerte, Polly. Mali.
still with the spades. Pocket piece has stood pat once again. CJ Anger on the draw. Gets a bunch of hearts. So again, pocket piece. Looks like the fortunes, the poker gods are favoring her at the moment.
Try one by one.
First act, Queen B. Is this a bluffable spot though? 9-3 deuce. First act.
Check.
He does check. Gio's check. Killer Cly checks.
Huh?
Pocket piece again.
Pot
Going almost all in. No,
Grabe,
she,
900 there.
that's a lot of pressure.
Sorry.
She's gonna take this down. She has to pot it. She can't go all in. So she pots it for 900, and no one can call this.
Come on, guys.
CJ Anger is 1 away from a flush, but we're not playing hold'em. Now she's acting. Oh, Queen B shouldn't be doing that. She's folded out of turn. Oh no. CJ Anger should not be calling this.
Inaantok na siya.
Wow.
Set 6 calls.
With 3 hearts making the call.
Okay.
Queen B out.
Tired of this shit.
Gio has folded. Kelakly has folded. I wonder what CJ Anger has in mind. She does have the button. She is in position. Heads up on the second changing street.
Second change. Sit 4 stay. Set 6 2 cards.
CJ's got to change 2.
Betting round.
And she's paired the 7s. It's not helping her. The next move of pocket piece is all in. There it is. And CJ can't call. She gave it a whirl, but that's a big gamble, though. Unless these cards are misreporting, what we're seeing is CJ Anger's got an ace-7 queen base.
Barya lang.
And so pocket piece has now picked up some momentum.
Wow.
Now up to 4,200.
Respect.
She was down to 500.
Respect.
She was down to 500 just a few moments ago.
blind.
Eli Andres is saying, I'm starting to understand this game because of pocket peas. You understand anything that pocket peas is involved in? What are you talking about?
That's
Not
a
much
three-state
chatter in
Badugi,
between hands.
No, but 3 state hands. Or 4.
Gio's starting to chatter.
Yeah. It's hard to believe you. I don't know why. Grabe. Diba?
Kanina, pinagdadasal ko pa eh.
Oo.
Hindi pala
Hirap.
dapat nagdadasal.
Ay.
Joking.
Yeah, what is it about pocket peas that you don't believe what she's up to? Or is it you want to just make sure that she stays with that Badugi with a face and try to do something? Oh my goodness, pocket peas is coming in with absolute high cards.
Para may pot. So,
BJ's raising to 100, getting a call from CJ Anger with a pretty, well, it's not really a pretty base. Queen B also now with a pretty base, but the concept of pot odds has probably rubbed off on our young ladies because we got 3 of them in the hand. BJ's making a play at this. Everybody knows that. He's got 3 hearts and a pair. He's still got a pair, although he has improved a bit. Well, not really. CJ Anger drawing 1. Queen B draws 1 and gets there. Queen B's got a queen high Badugi. Pocket P still with a pair. BJ still with a pair. And how about this? CJ Anger with a 10 high Badugi. It's them again. CJ Anger leads out for 200. She can't always have it. That's probably what Queen B is thinking right now. So she does make the call. Pocket Piece has to fold. And BJ, he's got to try one more time. But he's changing 2 now. He has to choose which ace he wants to get rid of. BJ, ace 5-10. That's a good base. CJ Anger already standing pat. Queen B's also going to stand pat. That's the problem here. Both of them with Badugis. BJ's going to check this. CJ Anger is going to try to make them pay. But again, she's not sure. She's got a 10 high Badugi. And Queen B is still on the philosophy of she can't always have it. Queen B's down to 1,200. Might as well raise, might as well pot it if you're going to stay with this hand. She just calls and she is down to 900. And BJ gives up. Now, these are 2 friends outside of this room.
6-7 stay. Betting round. 6.
Betting round. CJ Anger's just got to look at that stack and put Queen B all in.
Please, check, huh?
Did they go check, check? Ah.
Lakas na yun.
Well, that's a...
Wow.
CJ Anger, well, again, that's a mistake there by Queen B.
Nice hand.
Sticking with a queen high Badugi and against somebody that already stayed and led out. That's something she needs to look at. Because if she was going to play that hand all the way, she should have just gone all in. But she did not. Now she's down to 900. And BJ Perez looks like he's getting the hang of this. I mean, BJ might be new to Badugi, but he's not new to poker. Hey, keep the comments coming, guys. I know you're all watching. I know you're waiting for Monday nights just to see what goes down, and it's going down right now. My name is Commissioner Erms Noel Zarate. Tell us where you're watching us from, and what do you know about this lovely game that we're trying to teach you called Badugi. DJ Anger, first tax. DJ Anger, anytime she's got an ace in her hand, she's in the pot. I'm not quite sure if she's gonna do it. Yeah, she's doing it.
6, 7, 4.
Queen B's down to 900.
Pot.
And Gio's just potted this with a 10-8 deuce base. Needs to lose that 9 of diamonds and hope it turns into a heart. Does he get any customers? CJ Anger's in there, by the way. So, CJ with a very high base. Ace-9 king. Ah, have chips. Use them. See how many she changes, though. CJ needs to change 3, in my opinion, but she might just lose the king. I'm sorry, just the 10. How many did she change? Oh, 2. Interesting choice.
Stay.
It was either 1 or 3. And a stand pat from Gio Palacios. He's just trying to see what CJ does. He's going to check, and he's going to continue betting with 0 base. He's got a 10-8 deuce base, and CJ is going to fold. And Gio's not even going to show. But this is one thing our aspire. That's why there's a reason why they're called the aspiring pokeristas of Xpoker. They're here to learn. And Gio is schooling them right now. Although Gio's stack could use some work. Gio came in playing 3,000. He's actually down 700 right now. CJ Anger playing 2,500. She's doubled already her investment. Queen B is the one in trouble right now with only 900. At one point, Queen B had the most chips at the table. But then a big loss against CJ Anger. And that showdown again with the Queen High Badugi against the 10 High Badugi wasn't going to cut it. Story of the night so far has been Pocket Peas, who has not reloaded yet. She was down to 500 and she somehow managed to bring it all the way up again. CJ Anger should not be playing this hand. It's got a pair. It's got 3 diamonds. Good fold. Now for Queen B. 8-5-3 base. Worth a look. The rule usually is...
125.
Oh my goodness. Gio has just drawn a 5 high Badugi. Kilakly, I wonder why she's in there with 3 spades. She's still making the call out of position. Oh, she's in position, but she's still making call with junk hands. BJC's pot odds. As Pocket Peas makes the call. Boy, Gio is gonna win a lot here. Who can catch up? Who can catch up? Gio saying stand pat. Boy, oh boy, and he's standing pat for a reason. Kilakly's got a double pair. That's going to be Pocket Peas, who's got a Badugi as well. And she is going to lose a lot of money here. She's got a 9 high Badugi. BJ Perez working on an ace 4-8 base, making the call. Queen B had better fold, and she did. Gio should be raising this now. He's going to check if he has the correct cards, and there's just a call. It's a call to trap now. Kilakly should not have been in the hand in the first place. And she's going to fold. It's down to 3 players now on the second changing street.
Second change.
Stay. Oh, this is music to Gio's ears now. The only thing that can beat him is a 4 high Badugi. And Pocket Peas is walking into his trap.
Bet 500.
He's got his mouth wide open. His jaws are salivating. They are ready to
Parang
spring
may
the
takot yung
trap.
bet na
He
yan,
continues to just call and hoping that Pocket Peas bets it all after the final changing screen. Of course, they're both going to stand pat.
Stay.
And Gio's going to stand pat again. And Pocket Peas had better just check this. If she's going to take a bet fold line, that's great. I'm not quite sure if she's aware of that, though. The pot is 3,100. And she's already thinking how much of this is going to her. There it is. Practically. And Gio's going to put her all in.
Bilangan ko po ba, sir?
Tangina.
6 yan, 6.
154.
Sorry, Pocket Peas. In fact, Gio was very kind not to
6 nga.
go put her all
1
in.
point. Okay, top.
It was not 1 point. It was 4 points. Yeah, Gio was kind enough
Hindi, that's- I don't call
to
him
just
naman.
call Pocket Peas. If that was any other player, Gio would have repotted and taken all those chips.
First time I ever got
So
that
after
hand.
Pocket Peas built it up from 500 to 4,000, she's back down to 1,700. And Queen Bee, she's got enough chips to shuffle. But she's better make a move really soon. And once again, you are watching Badugi Nights right here on the Masters Poker Club live stream.
Okay, gotta go.
This is now with a whole month. Gio wants to stand up already.
Hey, call time. Call time pala, call time.
20 minutes.
For the entire month of March, we got 5 Mondays in March, and we will be showing you Badugi Nights every Monday here until you guys catch on and play. You know, you can play. Why is Gio playing? Well, why is Gio playing?
Kaya
Siya na
ba?
si Joy ngayon.
Babalik na si Ink.
Joy na, joy.
TJ hasn't gotten a reason to get angry yet. Ah, Queen Bee, 763, pot. Pot this, that's a good base. We got 3 cards, a 7 and below. Oh my goodness, why did you fold that? Wow, nobody showed any aggression and she got rid of potentially a winner. Of course, Killer Clyde's got a better hand right now. So Gio changes a couple. Oh, Gio draws 3. Again, this is the nature of an unraised pot. You see people throwing 3, sometimes even 4. I mean, I was playing before. I got king, king, queen, queen.
Check.
Got rid of all 4 because it was unraised. Everyone checks. Now it's going to be a changing street once again. So who's got the lead? CJ Anger with the best base so far.
Try to scan it
Oh,
on
check
my
that. Killer Clyde's got the best base. Yeah, Killer Clyde's got an ace 3-6. And still an ace 3-6 because she got the deuce of spades. She already has a spade. BJ Perez with an ace deuce 6 as well. Hey, we could see another chop. BJ Anger thinks she might have the best base. BJ actually leads out. And Gio needs that king of spades to turn into the king of clubs at least. Killer Clyde's got an almost monster hand here. I wonder why Pocket Peas is still in this. She's got a pair, and pairs don't count in Badugi. She still has a pair. Now into the betting round. BJ missed. CJ Anger missed. Gio pots it despite the fact that he has missed as well. Killer Clyde with a pair. She had the best base and she's letting it go. So Gio again using a power play. Let's see if CJ Anger can sniff this out though. No, she does not. Boy, they give Gio credit for a hand that he never had. He's saying good fold. Of course, he missed. And he's showing the 8. And I hope these girls watch this back so that they can learn from the way Gio's playing right now. This is their second stream, technically their third stream, because we did have a trial stream a couple of weeks ago. Last week, of course, they ran into Mang Jose, but Mang Jose ran into CJ Anger, who was up 6,000 last week. And so far, just by the size of the stacks, looks like CJ Anger is still in the lead. Well, Gio's not that far behind after crippling Pocket Peas. He's got a good base here. 5 trade deuce. He's gonna make a raise.
Should we call?
Sorry.
Oh, just calling though.
Should we call?
Kilacly, ace deuce 9 base. Pocket Peas, 8-7-6 base. CJ Anger, it's unraised, so she'll check. Let's see what Queen B's got. Queen B has got 2 diamonds, so there's going to be changes. CJ Anger just gets rid of 3 cards. Queen B just changes 1. That's a 9 of diamonds. She does not get there. Gio's now paired as 5, so he's still working on a 5-3-2 base. Kilacly, 1 change. And it's an ace-6 deuce base for Kilacly. Still the best base belonging to Gio Palacios. Pocket Peas, 8-7-6 base. And Gio continues telling his story, and Pocket Peas making the call. Gio again with the best base. CJ Anger going to anger mode.
Conservative.
Kung ako editor nito,
Ayaw
lagi
pasilip.
split screen.
Kilacly might think that ace 2-6 is good. Oh, sorry, Kilacly's got a Badugi already. It's a Badugi 9 on the last change.
Laki na mong... Parang kasi Sir Noel.
And she's gone calling mode.
Spread.
Yeah, tapos one go.
Second chain.
Pocket Peas also with a Badugi. Kilacly is ahead right now, and Gio draws 1, misses, stays with the base. He has been leading out the whole time. This time he checks. Kilacly should start putting some chips in there. What is that? 125 only into a pot of 1,000. Oh, 300 raised by Pocket Peas. Gio's going to make the call. Kilacly's going to make the call. And again, Kilacly with still 1 changing round. She's going to stay. Paulie's going to stay. Gio gets there. It's a jack high Badugi. It's not going to be enough to defeat Kilacly, though. And again, these small bets from Kilacly when she's already been taught about bet sizing. The pot's already 2,000. These 125s don't count. And Gio decides to just call the 125 anyway. Kilacly could have made more money out of this.
Me.
Yeah, she could have made more.
Nice one.
Nice one, Kyla.
Remember, the Kilacly is already on a reload.
Nakita, Ate Kyla.
Para wala mautang.
Thank you, Ate.
Yeah, we're going to have a dealer change.
Good straddle.
Somebody's straddling once again.
Thank you, players. Good luck.
Thank you, Des.
Queen Bee's not reloading. She's still sticking to her 9. Well, that's not 900 anymore.
May dala.
Queen Bee was actually on the stream last night.
Oops. Ay, tama ba?
And of course, Saturday night was CJ Anger. That's going to change this week. If you're on the Xpoker app, the Wednesday is still going to be Pocket Peas on the stream, which starts at 9 p.m. Yeah, they play Badugi with you guys. 9 p.m. this coming Wednesday. And on Friday, 9 p.m., it's going to be the turn of CJ Anger. And then on Saturday, it's going to be Kilacly, and the Sunday slot still belongs to Queen Bee. Right, if you guys are still out there, tell us where you're watching us from. We are watching Badugi right now. And again, Kilacly with 2 face cards is still in there. Pocket Peas making the call. Queen Bee might think of doing something here in the small blind. It's just call, and she does make the call. Oh, just checks it, though. Waits for the option.
2 cards, 2,
And Queen B gets there. She's got a Badugi 10.
2 cards tap.
10 high Badugi.
Ay, sorry.
And the pot now at 125. She's got to start building that now.
Okay po. Betting round now.
Check.
Check the trap.
Check.
Everybody's checking so far. Nobody's firing anything. This is not working out for Queen B.
Second change.
She's going to stand pat after checking. There you go. Now that gives an indication of where she's at. Remember, Queen B's only got 725 behind.
Top.
If she wanted to build a pot, she should have built the pot there, but instead, Killa Klein now isn't going anywhere with an ace 4-5 base.
100. 7.
Now she's betting, and that sends alarm bells to Gio because, well, Gio's probably going to contribute to this. He's working on I don't know what Gio's working on.
4, 6, 6.
They're all calling the 100.
Stay. 7. 2 cards.
Everybody's still going to change. Killa Klein with the best base
Top.
so far.
Top.
Does not get there.
Top. 6. Betting round.
Pocket Peas also makes a Badugi, but it's a Queen High Badugi. CJ Anger has missed. She's still got the most chips of the ladies tonight.
Call. 4. 6, 6.
Just calling though, Pocket Peas.
Queen eye.
Queen High for Pocket
10
Peas,
high.
10 high for Queen B.
Yeah. Hindi, it was kind of like that. Just put it one way, one way lang. There you go. Yun.
We're confirming that hand right now. The dealer just got to work out.
What
So
I do
Queen
is,
B
after every change, I just
Missed
kinda
an
press it
opportunity
down.
in the first betting street when she
And then
checked
together.
to try and bloat this pot.
Okay.
That Josh saw. Hey Josh. Good job tonight, buddy.
I think it's
So Queen B's back.
Yeah.
Did not reload. Now playing 4. Yeah, from her 2,500. Looks like Red Erickson is here. Yeah, he can still come in, I think.
Betting round. First round.
Yeah, I think Red Erickson can still come in. Pocket Peas now, first act.
4, 6,
Still in there. Splashing chips. There's a raise from BJ Perez, as he should.
Call. 6. Call. 6, 7. Call. 6, 2. Call. 6, 3.
Everybody's calling.
6, 4. First change.
No respect for BJ Perez, who's working on a 9-6 deuce base.
Top.
Gio's improved now. He's got an ace-2-3 base, and he's going to try to fire. He's out of position here.
5. 2 cards. 6.
He's going to try to fire. Yeah, he's improved. He is 1 away from the nuts. He has to start firing here. The way you build the pot
Bet 250. 6, 2.
doesn't even pot it. Just 250. Killa Klein.
All in 50. 6, 4.
Well, Pocket Piece is all in already for 50. That's it. Oh, she lost everything. Anger. Well, not quite sure she should be calling, but she does.
Stay. 6, 2. Top.
Gio's staying. He's already thinking that base is good enough.
6, 4. 2
Killa
cards.
Klein has missed. Pocket Piece with another Badugi, though.
Round.
Now, Gio's going to work on the side pot. He's got to get as much into the side pot as he can. CJ Anger's missed twice already, so she should be folding. Killa Klein, that base isn't going to cut it, girl. And she continues to splash more chips in.
Fold.
Good fold by CJ.
Ano po? All in na po siya.
Third changing round. Magbabox ka.
So now Gio's target would be Killa Klein.
Last change. Ang ganda na nung...
Killa Klein has just moved all in with a pair. Gio's going to make the call. What a bad time for Killer Clyde to bluff off.
Betting round.
1,000.
No, hold on.
1,000
Yeah.
sit 2.
Did she just go all in? No, she did not. Or did she?
Oh my God.
Apparently, no. She did not go all in.
Ayun kanina.
So Gio with an ace two three base, and
Nice.
somehow Pocket Piece
Maling tingin
still
ng
comes
coach.
away as the winner.
Ako badugi ako. May coach.
Pangatlong buhay na ni Poy.
Colorblind ata ako.
Pusa to. Pusa ka ba?
Colorblind.
Yeah, check that. Killer Clyde did not go all in. Just went check.
Mayroon yung mahirap din sa Badugi. Pero nandito ka.
O diba?
Nangyari na sa
We have Red Erickson in the area right now. I'm not quite sure if he's going to jump in at the moment.
Sit 2 and then main pot.
Red Erickson is actually my Badugi teacher.
Sayang.
Learned Badugi from Red Erickson sometime in 2010.
Here.
Played a few tournaments. Cashed once, I remember.
Chip count.
But Red Erickson, of course, when he comes in, he's actually a runner-up in the National Badugi Championship, where he lost to the late, great Martin Corpus during the Philippine Poker Tour. So he knows a thing or two about this game that is available now on the Xpoker app. And every Monday is Badugi night here at the Masters Poker Club on Bocobo St,
Well
Malate,
done.
Manila. We have Hold'em games going on, guys. Don't worry about it. It's downstairs. 25, 50, 50, 100, 100, 200 games.
Kapag maaga tayo. Pero yun na.
Pocket P's checking. Oh, she's watching now, though. All right, Pocket P's is watching.
2-2.
Paano yun? Ang galing yun.
So another reload for Killer Clyde. So apparently she did go all in earlier.
Ang galing.
575.
Well, if you're going to reassess the way these ladies have been playing, the one that's going to get the most criticism is the way that Killer Clyde has been playing tonight. But again, they're here to learn.
DJ 2,200.
Pocket P's actually has been the luckiest of the four because she's always been there in the Badugi, but the one who's really shown the most chops has still been CJ Anger.
75. Sit
Ah, are you here now? Red Erickson,
575.
come on
Yeah.
over. There you
And I'm looking at a very dangerous player. He just got up, but are they really trying to play this game against BJ Pena?
Oh, BJ though. BJ Perez, you mean?
Oh, BJ Perez, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking about BJ Penn,
All
another
right.
favorite BJ of mine.
Hey, Red Erickson, you might want to do us a favor and turn off your video though, because we can't. There you go. Thank you very much, sir. So, Red Erickson is now with us, tail end of the stream right now. You can watch it back, and Killer Clyde has just been splashing chips. Queen Bee has not reloaded, but she has somehow manufactured a few more chips. I think they're making the count right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Look at this. Well, this is the CJ Ang show again.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is. I mean, she's been playing well tonight.
So I see that they're playing against BJ and Gio.
There's
Yeah.
Shadows, it's
Gio's
Shadows.
been showing them, Coach. I call you Coach Ron. Everybody knows you, Coach Ron. Gio's been showing them, Coach Ron, how it's played in terms of bet sizing, in terms of aggression. One thing that we keep on telling these young ladies is mind your bet sizing. And the only one who's really sort of come close to it is CJ Anger. I remember there was one hand earlier that Killer Clyde bet 125 into a pot of 2,000.
Yeah, well, this is one of the last things that new players will figure out. You know, first level, they just want to make hands and understand what they can beat and what beats them. But betting for value and betting for bluff, this comes much
building a
later on
pot.
the learning curve.
Or building a pot at the very least.
Yeah, so these are the other things. That it's like driving a car. You just learn how to move the machine, but being aware of the traffic all around you, that comes later. And so things like being aware of your own stack size, your opponent's stack size, the size of the pot, all that leads to deciding how much to bet. So
And here, yeah.
you don't
and here we
expect
go
them
again.
in 2 weeks to get there.
Right. Well, here we go again. Gio's got 3 spades, and he is opening. And this has been the familiar theme tonight. Pocket P's is calling here with a ace-9 queen base. She's got 2 queens. CJ Anger rightfully calls with a ridiculous base, and this could get her into trouble, Coach Ron.
Well, Gio's got a hand for racing definitely on the button. He's gonna keep that ace and that 3 for sure, but also he gets to see how many cards they change,
2 4.
and he can decide to play it differently. He might choose to just change one or just pass, depending on how many to change.
2 cards.
CJ Anger's change does not work. She's paired her ace,
Oh my
and
goodness.
Gio draws 2.
He just got the ace 2-3 base. This is
Oh
potting
my.
all the way.
300.
Pocket piece is down to 325, so she's gone for it with an ace 4-6 base.
Call. 6 6.
Gio's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He should be potting it right over everybody.
And be a great target here, Coach Ron, if she just goes for CJ's, if Gio just goes for CJ's stack.
Top 6 6.
I'm going for everyone stacked with a base like this, and
Yeah.
seeing that they are still drawing. It's almost a free roll when you have an ace 2-3 base and your opponents are drawing, because if all of you don't improve, you win.
There. 6 6.
And I'm not quite sure if the only way CJ can beat him is with this. CJ Anger with a Badugi, Coach Ron.
Stay.
It's not great, but it's good enough for now. It just depends on what this card is going to be for
Not
Gio.
gonna help if CJ Anger gets a check mark.
Pocket Piece pick up a King Badugi?
Yeah. She's been doing that the whole night. She actually won with a King Badugi earlier.
Well, Gio, the pot's not. Is it big enough to fire a bluff?
2,600 total.
He's
He
asking
might
that
just-
right
he
now.
Might, he might go for it, and CJ is actually savvy enough that she might fold the Jack High Badugi.
And then CJ's gonna check. Oh, checked already. So the Jack High Badugi is gonna make CJ the first to show. So pocket piece, King High Badugi is gonna lose to CJ Anger. And once again, a huge pot. How much did she make last week? More than 6,000, Coach Ron?
Yeah, she made about 6,400 last week.
Well, she's got 7,000 now.
Single bullet did not reload.
Same tonight.
Last session ako yung unang nakamit ko yun.
Well, we might have ourselves a prodigy
We
here.
never meet again.
2,000 behind. 6 4.
You might be right about CJ Anger and her playing ability.
Alagaan ko to parang
She's actually among the 4, Coach Ron, and I know you're coaching all 4. She's actually the one who's been consistently learning.
Yeah, I tested her. She went on a live stream, and I got on the table with her, and I tested her with some really funky lines, and she did really well. She made some good calls and some good.
Second na siya.
Last night she was on Queen Bee stream, and she was the big winner.
6 6.
Well, remember the name, and if her Hold'em game is anything like her Badugi game, you might be seeing a whole lot of this lady
That's
in
right.
the circuit.
CJ Anger might be, you're right, a playing prodigy. We have lost our graphics momentarily, folks. So we're gonna
Call.
see what this is. Queen Bee has been very tight tonight.
100.
I mean, she really took your advice, Coach Ron, and she goes to a laundromat to learn to fold. She's been
Yeah.
folding a little too much tonight. She folded an 8-5 deuce base earlier when she could have been raising from it under the gun.
First change. First
Well,
off.
she's gonna take some time to find that middle ground, but folding too much is a little lesser of an evil than calling too much.
Well, she walked into a cooler, talking about Queen Bee, she walked into a cooler. She had a 6 high Badugi, and CJ Anger outdrew her in the last changing street for a 5 high Badugi. That's why her stack disintegrated. So we have our graphics back.
6 4. Raise.
So it's
300.
betting round.
5. Call.
Looks like it's
6 6.
Pocket Peas,
Call. 6
who we
7.
don't know who she's got. She's the one who's bet out.
She's got the mystery hand.
BJ raising with the ace-2-4 base.
Call. 6
CJ Anger
Call.
Why not?
with a Badugi.
Call. 6 4.
She's got a Badugi 10.
First off. Stay.
It's a tough spot facing a bet and a raise. I don't normally
Oh.
go nuts with a Badugi 10.
5.
She might pot this one time, but I don't know if you can sustain pressure with this kind of hand. It's like having pocket jacks.
Look at what BJ Perez has.
Second round.
He's one away from the nuts.
Bet.
Queen Bee, she's still missing one though.
It looked like the nuts, but
He can't go nuts.
5.
He's now down to calling.
Call. 6 6.
Oh,
he's
CJ Anger.
with his second best base, he's semi-free rolling here. If everyone's drawing, he's likely ahead.
Fold.
Queen B still drawing
players,
a
last
spade.
change.
Last changing
Okay.
street. Pocket
Top.
piece has been standing pat the whole time. We're not even sure what she's got.
Spade. 6-6.
She's
Top.
on a reload.
6-7.
Looks like one of
Betting
those
round is
people high Badugis.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was any better, she'd be standing pat and potting.
Not quite sure if they understand that concept yet, Coach.
to 850.
No,
BJ gets there though,
Bet.
but yeah, he's got a better Badugi than CJ's.
Yeah, it's the better base. This is why we don't go crazy with the 10 Badugi, especially 10-8 on top.
Queen B has called all the way again. This is something that she needs to work on. She's down to 800.
Let's see, with pocket
Talo.
piece, is she leading out here?
Talo siguro.
DJ knows the
David,
10
how are you, bro?
getting called by 2 players. Is it going to hold?
Well,
10
they got a show now.
6-5.
Paulie knows better than to hang around with worse than a 10 Badugi.
She won with a King Badugi earlier. Actually lost both of her chips
Oh
with
my
a Queen Badugi.
goodness.
Ah, sit pala sa base.
And who gets it? It's BJ Perez. Yeah,
Second pot.
Sakitan talaga.
Only second pot of the night.
that's true. This is only his second win of the night.
May penalty ka pa dito.
Yeah, but about 7 million pots in his career.
Oh my goodness. I was just doing this rap sheet earlier on the database, my friend. BJ Perez over 142,000 in career earnings.
Tapos nabunot ko 3 diamond. Eh kung 3 heart dapat.
Oo,
gold pa ba?
that's na. No?
What's happening?
Well, was CJ Joy earlier? Now she's looking back at being CJ Anger after losing that.
1 second, we clean up. Sure. Hold on, later.
But you are right. There are some players, you know, we teach them the game. They sort of pick it up. It becomes part of their career as hosts. But you are right about the way CJ Anger is playing this game. Looks like she could be a legit find.
Call.
I'm not quite sure why Queen B is in this hand.
125. Brace. 100.
Yep, it's the Jack 10 on top is just hideous.
Falls it call.
Can't
Well, you
even
did
beat
give her advice. Yeah, 5 below, 2 cards 5 and below, she should come in with it, but she's just limping with it from the worst
the
position.
general rule
6-7.
is 3 cards 7 below or 2 cards 5 below.
Yeah, it's fine. She had 2 cards 5 and below, so she's in there.
3 cards at 5. Top.
CJ Anger
See.
drawing 1. She's almost there.
Top. 3
The 4 is paired.
cards.
5,
And
4,
Gio's already
3.
got a Badugi. It's a queen high though, coach.
Check.
This is tough. I mean, you can't stand pat and check. It's just like playing your hand face up. So it's to stand pat and pot
550. Sit 2.
He does pot.
and fold to resistance.
Killa Cly also with a Badugi. It's a better one. It's a 10 high.
Well, she has the benefit of position, so when it
Fold.
goes pat
Fold.
during the draw, Gio's gonna have to break up his little party.
CJ still buying.
Top. 6-6.
See.
It's gonna go tap, pat, pat.
Stay 6-3. Betting round.
DJ get there? No. Wrong black
No.
card.
Yep. CJ needed a spade.
6.
Gio's already standing pat on this. Now he's probably thinking, should I be standing pat?
Check. 6-3.
You know,
And
he-
everybody checks.
Yeah, he hasn't seen Killer Cly stand pat until now. So now he has to think about breaking this up. There's no way. And he can't really break it. He should just outright fold it because the
Nah,
10 and
he-
the 9 are not going to improve his hand.
Yeah, he broke it though, and he did not get rewarded for it.
He needs
Killer-
to break it in a big way, like 3-card change.
How about this? CJ Anger gets there with a 9 high Badugi.
Wow.
Fold.
Gio gives up. Killa Cly is gonna call, and she's gonna see the bad news here. A
Yeah,
pot of what is that? 2,700?
Badugi 9.
This is definitely what Killer Cly needs to work on. She's in a lot of showdowns with vulnerable Badugis.
Grabe, 13.
And I think CJ Anger has already found her business manager to her left.
Where do you
Oy.
buy that? No, I won't. Don't
Well,
touch.
to give all the credit to that lucky charm around her wrist.
Ano siya? Pinagawa, tapos pinabless pa siya.
She's explaining what it is.
It was crafted and blessed. That's what she said.
You know, I remember the stream of Queen Bee last night when CJ Anger was just getting chips from her, from getting chips from everybody. She was fangirling the whole time. And now Queen Bee's probably thinking of business opportunities.
Betting
You know
round.
what they
First
say?
round.
Those who can't play manage.
Killa Cly. Let's see what she does with this at the hijack. Oh my
Call
goodness.
C3.
It's all right. Keep the 3 and the 6, but maybe I like raising more than
Yeah.
calling in that situation.
Call C4.
And how about this? A made hand for pocket piece, just calling again, allowing people to come back.
Yeah, this is
300
definitely
points.
something we should work on with these ladies. Made hands are pump it or dump it. They cannot. I mean, weak made hands are pump it or dump it.
Look at what BJ
Just
did.
the way Geo played his Queen High Badugi, that's the lesson to be learned there. And BJ's got a Queen High Badugi. Watch him also say pump it or dump it. He's raised it
Call
because he
C4.
intends to
First change,
fold through
3
resistance.
players.
Now when it goes
Top.
stand pat, when it goes pat pat
Stay.
on this first draw, BJ might just outright break that Badugi, even
Did he?
though he's got the worst one. Here we go. BJ's got to
Yeah.
break it.
Stay.
But
There-
again,
Betting round.
but pocket piece has shown the propensity of playing a king high badugi
Check.
before.
C2,
Well,
check.
it's just
C4,
the odds are that
check.
well,
C5,
BJ's gonna
second change.
try
Top.
one street to see if pocket piece breaks hers.
Stay. C4, stay.
No.
Wow,
That's the-
BJ's really going with a Queen Jack Badugi. I mean, he can really only beat a King High Badugi.
Which is what he's up against. Gio's thinking
Check.
he has not improved. He's got ace 2-7.
Check. Last change.
Wow, nobody bet though.
Yeah, the
And
fact
Gio
that,
might
the fact
catch
that
up.
no one's the fact that no one's betting should make BJ
Stay.
feel
C4,
slightly better, but
stay. C5,
he's
betting round.
basically it's BJ's just trying to call down with pocket twos in a hold'em game
Right.
with his
Checks
kind of hand.
everything. So the king high badugi is going to show up again for pocket peas. And BJ Perez is going to be so relieved.
That is so rare for that to hold up.
C5.
Actually, CJ Anger beat the king high badugi of pocket peas also earlier in a bloated pot. Because CJ Anger believed she had the best hand, she bloated the pot.
See, that's what was missing there was a bet from pocket peas. Standing pat and then betting, BJ certainly breaks up that party.
Guys, please. Pero miss ka ni Kuya.
Next week na lang, next week.
Suddenly, after an outburst of laughter, they're starting to realize, at least the four girls are, that this BJ Paris is legit.
They better recognize.
Lines, please.
Still goes by the name of Beljon Perez in international competitions.
Oo nga eh. Nakalibre na, wala pa rin.
Oo, tatlong libre yun.
Ang lala.
Betting round.
Tap mga yun.
Now let's see what Killa Clyde does with this. She's been splashy tonight, Coach.
I hope she doesn't keep the queen. I'm fine keeping that ace and deuce.
Call C3. Call
Pocket
C4,
peas with
call
one card
C5,
away from a flush.
options.
Check.
Check.
Well, she can draw one more heart to get there.
Unraised.
First change. First
Family pot. So Gio is changing one. He's keeping the king.
That is such an interesting choice. There's no way he's changing one. He must
Nah,
keep
he-
the low card. That's
He
what
actually
he's gonna do.
changed two, and he's improved to ace 4-5.
Diyan.
Killa Clyde does not improve, although she now has three suits.
Sit 6.
Queen B might have a little bit of something there.
Check.
Let's see what kind of pressure Gio puts on these girls.
Pot.
He pots it. It's not that big yet.
Bet 150. C2.
Killa Clyde. That's why I'm telling you she's been splashy tonight because of that.
She's gonna dump the queen and hope to get a card lower than a 9.
Call C6.
DJ's
got
in there.
ace
Oh my
to
goodness, no
four.
one's going anywhere. Yeah, Queen B's gonna call.
Tough decision. Which 3 should she dump? She'll dump the 3 of spades. of
Yeah,
course.
she has to dump the three of spades.
Stop. 6-7. Stop.
She gets the three of clubs.
Stop.
How many
Come on.
threes do you need?
Fold top.
Oh my goodness. It's worst case scenario when you have a pair in hand.
Check. 6-7.
And you discard it, you get another pair.
Yeah, there's a bazillion other cards in that deck.
Oh wow.
Everybody scan cards daw po.
Gio's potting. BJ is beating Gio now.
Yeah, I think BJ can hang on for one more bet,
900.
given the stack situations.
Look at Killer Clyde's stack go all the way down to 850 again. She's on a reload. She's on 2 reloads actually.
Fold 4. Fold
So
6-7.
fold. Queen B. Tough spot.
Clearing her throat as if she wants to ask, which 3 should I ditch?
Boy, oh boy, she
This is-
shouldn't be
this is
calling.
a big-
That's the
it's a
right
big
move,
one.
and that's what we were talking about. That's the right move.
Well, she's covered.
500.
Yeah.
50.
Gio's gonna double her up.
Last
Got one change left.
Stop.
One draw. Which 3 did she pick? She picked the
Oh,
right
she got
one.
there. Oh, she got there.
Picked the right one.
Oh, and Gio's not gonna be happy about this.
Badugi.
Gio broke his up and missed. No, he got there,
You got there.
7
but
high?
Queen B got there at the end.
Badugi, eh?
Yeah.
7.
Badugi 7.
Wow!
And she's up to 2100 without reloading.
Look at it like queen. Nice hand.
And Gio's been the subject of a bunch
Last hand.
of third change miracles.
Ever.
Last hand. Good luck.
Are we on our last hand? We are on our last hand for this
They
stream,
have
guys. It's been
announced
fun.
last hand, so
Yeah. Hey, Grant Gardner says he's on his way. Come on over to my house. I'm gonna give you
Gardner,
some
come on over
sardines.
next week.
Come on, Grant. Oh, if you're coming to Manila, Grant, please let us know.
Be on the game, man.
Yeah, you better be on the game. Grant Gardner, give me a call after this.
Sarap kasi
We need to talk.
Wow.
na ano ako. Nalito.
Last hand.
Sarap.
Now we're gonna see, of course, the cumulative stats, and it's gonna show that CJ Anger is gonna be the big winner again,
Yeah.
like last week.
What?
Or last night in the micros.
In the micro, she was also the big winner under the stream of Queen Bee.
4, 6, 6.
And again, just a reminder, as this hand unfolds, that on the Xpoker app, Badugi lives on the Xpoker app. Just go and look at it at the Expo. Download the Xpoker app first. Of course, sign up and look for Badugi. There's some micro stacks, micro games, which we usually stream on, and there's some bigger games. And just to remind you all on the stream, this Wednesday, it's going to be Pocket Peas once again. That starts at 9 p.m. And on Friday, it's going to be the regular schedule, which means CJ Anger is going to be on at 9 p.m. on Friday, then Killer Cly on Saturday, and it'll be Queen Bee once again on Sunday.
And just to remind everyone why these girls are rushing to learn this game is because in April, Xpoker is gonna have Xpoker Pilipinas is gonna have a hands race for Badugi. So for a month, you play the most hands, you get a chance to win, I think, a motorcycle.
Yeah, a lot of cool prizes, as they keep on saying.
4, 6, 7.
And you want to watch it visually here, and you want to play with your friends, Badugi Night is on every Monday.
4.
And Paulie, make that the Pocket Peas has gone all in
Okay, okay.
with 3 diamonds. Wouldn't recommend this.
Okay.
But BJ is going to give her some action.
It's that last hand gamble.
It's like, yeah, I remember one of the streams that we had here, and everybody was on a bomb pot in the last 3 hands.
Ay.
8, 6, 6. Top.
Has everybody called?
Good check.
Nobody folds last hand.
7.
Blind check.
Check. Sit 2.
Blind check for Gio Palacios. Killer Cly with a check.
Yun yung good.
On BJ Perez now.
Check. Sit 6.
Waiting for that pot to update. I know Pocket
Yeah,
Peas was all in and got all the calls she needed.
And everybody's
Check.
checked.
7. Last change.
We have the last changing street now.
Kayo rin.
Now Gio's going to look.
He's tapping, and Pocket Peas also tapping, so we know that the cards on the screen are history.
Stay. Sit
She's
6.
actually got
Sit 7.
something much better than that now.
Last betting round. See if Gio makes it interesting.
Check.
impossible to navigate a family pot in
So how
Badugi.
about this? Killer Cly comes out firing.
For the side. Fold. Sit 5. Call 300.
CJ makes one more stab at it.
Fold.
Good
Sit
money.
7. Fold. Sit 2. Shuffle.
Killer Cly, or make that queen B. Folds.
Sit 3 po.
She is down tonight, but not out.
Badugi 9. Pasko.
Badugi 9 for Killer Cly.
Wow, she got there.
Winner po. Sit 3.
And Killer Cly is going to get the last hand of the night. We're going to wait for the cumulative stats to come out on screens. But again, Coach Ron, why is Badugi making a comeback in 2025?
Well, it's a game that deserves to be played more. It's such a simple game. We keep having them say it's like a kid's game because it is. And it's just been intimidating for players who thought it was way more complicated than it really is. So here we are showing them that it's an easy game. The strategy is not easy, but the game mechanic itself so much easier than Hold'em and Pot Limit Omaha to learn.
Yes, Crazy Nash Benedicto, this is live, but it has ended. So they're going to get the final stats. Of course, Pocket Peas with 2 reloads tonight. Did not quite get there. As you can see, she has no chips. Killer Cly on her 3rd reload is finally going to bring down some chips. BJ Perez, who's taking off his microphone right now, did not reload and looks like he might be finishing in 2nd place tonight to CJ Anger. Or I'm not quite sure if Gio Palacios also has a big stack at the end of this. Queen B did not reload, but she is down. But again, such is the nature of this game, actually. And Josh is saying that's it. So I don't know if we're going to get any cumulative stats, but it has been fun bringing you Badugi Nights right here at the Masters Poker Club, right here on J. Bocobo Street in Malate, Manila. Come on over. We're still open until 6 a.m. Got the Hold'em games going on downstairs, 25, 50, 50, 100, and 100, 200. And Coach Ron, tell us about what's happening at the Xpoker app with this game of Badugi.
Well, we're going to have the hands raised all of April, so learn the game, brush up on it, and get on the tables come April. It's going to be a grind.
And the grind has ended tonight for 4 aspiring pokeristas and Gio Palacios, as well as the great BJ Perez. For my partner, Coach Ron Regis, or AKA Red Erickson, my name is Commissioner Arms, Noel Zarate. We will see you at the tables at the Xpoker app for more Badugi action in the coming weeks, the entire month of April, the entire month of March. So stick with us. Good night, everybody. Have a good one.